Good morning, children. Welcome back to the online class of Sri Kogulam Public School, Vattagara.
Dear students, good morning. Today's thought: never break four things in your life: trust, promise, relation, and hurt. Okay, because when they break, they don't make noise but pains a lot. Clear? Okay. Then what did we discuss the previous day's class? Did you remember? Okay, we started a new lesson from social and political life. Okay, do you remember which lesson? Yes, very good. Why do we need a parliament? Okay, and what did we discuss then? Yes, we studied that. Then the parliament and the importance, and then the parliament consists of Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, and the president. Okay, then today I am going to discuss the mainly two things there. Then the role of parliament and who are the people of the parliament. Please see this picture, the role of the parliament. The parliament of India, it consists of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and it is the supreme law-making institution. What are the important functions or role of the parliament? The Indian Parliament is an expression of the principles of democracy. Listen, the Indian Parliament, that works of Parliament is based on democratic principles. The Parliament in our system has more powers because then Parliament consists of the elected representatives. Listen, representatives of the people. And the country is divided into different constituencies. The country is divided into different areas with the purpose of conducting the election. And each area is called a constituency. And from this constituency, we elect the representatives to the parliament or MPs, members of parliament. One of the most important function of the parliament to select the national government, to form the central government. The Parliament of India, that I already discussed, that it consists of Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha, and a president. And these MPs or members of parliament are elected from the different political parties. Listen, we are having the different political parties, and the different political parties appointing the candidates to contest in the election. And from these political parties, the people elect the representatives and send them to the parliament. Okay, then you know how many members are there in the Lok Sabha? Previous class we discussed. Okay, yes, 545 members. Then 543 elected from the constituency, and then 2 members nominated from Anglo-Indian community. Listen, and to get a majority, how much of the seats the party secured? Do you know that? Yes. Then at least half of the seats. That means then 272 or more seats a party has to secure to get the majority and to form the government. The largest among this political party. Listen, that means please listen. Then the largest or the which political party got the majority, they form the government, and the leader of this political party is appointed as the prime minister by the president. Listen, and the most important function of the Lok Sabha, that is to select the executive. The important function of Lok Sabha, what is that? To select the executive. The prime minister select the members or the ministers from his party, and then the president appointed these ministers. And the executive, the duty of the executive to implement the laws made by the parliament. Listen, and then the prime minister, he is the leader of the ruling party. Do you know who is the present prime minister? Okay, then in 2019 we conducted the Lok Sabha election. As per that, BJP got the majority. What? Do you know how much of the seats they secured? 303 seats secured by BJP. And then Narendra Modi, he is appointed as the Prime Minister by the President. Which party get the second majority? They became the opposition Party. Listen, do you know the present opposition party which is the yes, INC, Indian National Congress. It secured 52 seats and Rahul Gandhi, the leader of the opposition party. Okay. Then from the MPs who belong to his or her party, the Prime Minister select the ministers that I taught. Okay, did you clear that? Okay, and these ministers, they take charge of the different areas of the government functioning, like that of human resource. Listen, then finance, foreign affairs, like that they took the charge of the different areas. And if a single party is not getting the majority to form the government, what will we do? Then that time asking the support of the other political parties and forming the coalition government. Along with this Lok Sabha, you know, Rajya Sabha also is a part of parliament. And the Rajya Sabha, the main function of the Rajya Sabha, that is, then please listen, that is a representative of the state. Why? Because the Rajya Sabha member, they are elected by the members of the state legislative assembly. And the Rajya Sabha initiate to pass a bill and the law. The law passed by Lok Sabha forward to Rajya Sabha for getting the sanction. Then after that, Rajya Sabha, if it find any mistakes, then send it back to Lok Sabha to rethink about this particular law. Listen, and it can extend it for 6 months. Clear? And the members of the Rajya Sabha, they are elected by an electoral college. Listen, then that is consisting of the members of the state legislative assembly. We please see the result of the 2019 Lok Sabha election. 543 constituencies election conducted. Okay, but you can see here 542. In 2019, only 542 constituencies election conducted. Why? Because Vellore in Tamil Nadu, that constituency, the election commission there did not allow to conduct the election because of the malpractices engaged by one of the political party. So they cancelled the election of that Vellore constituency. That is why seeing here 542 constituencies. The second function of the parliament, to control, guide and inform the government. The parliament, do you know, always starting the parliament session starting with a question hour. The question hour is an important mechanism. Listen, and the MPs or the members of the parliament, they are asking the questions. Listen, they are arguing for making certain reforms. Clear? And then by asking the questions, the government, they comes to know the opinion of the peoples through MPs. Listen, and to improve the decision taken by the ruling party. The question hour time, the opposition party play an important role in the healthy functioning of a democracy. They highlight the drawbacks of the government and mobilize the popular support. The opposition party highlight the drawbacks of the government then and mobilize the popular support. And the government gets valuable feedback from the opposition party. Listen, and the MPs, they control, guide and inform the parliament. And the third function of the parliament, that is law making. Listen, then we discussed that the previous first lesson that, okay, the important function of the parliament, that is law making. Then the legislative assembly or the parliament passed the laws and after that the executive implement the laws and in front of the law all are equal. Clear? Yes, I hope all of you understood. Once again, Lok Sabha, how many members are there? 545 members. And in Rajya Sabha, then 245 members. 233 elected representatives and 12 nominated by the president. Clear? Okay. The next part, we can discuss who are the people in parliament. Then the parliament has more and more people, you know, from the different constituencies, that is from the different regions, and they belong to scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, minorities as well as the women representatives. And our parliament reserved seats for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. And the elected representatives, those who belong to the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, they could realize the difficulties or the problems of this particular scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and to work for this scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Listen, and then as per our system, 84 seats reserved for scheduled caste and 47 seats reserved for the scheduled tribe. Clear? 84 seats for scheduled caste and 47 seats for scheduled tribe. And the women also argued for getting the reservation in parliament. But discussion is going on now also. But when compared to the previous Lok Sabha, the present Lok Sabha is having majority women members. Listen, it consisting 78 members. More than 14% of these women representatives in the present Lok Sabha, and Rajya Sabha also 25 women representatives there. Now please see this chart that is showing the voters turnout from the first election to the last election. Then from this we can see that then the majority of the voters, they casted the vote in the 2019 election when compared to the previous election. Clear? 2019, then that is the 17th Lok Sabha election conducted. In this election, the 67.4% of the people, they casted the vote. Clear? I hope all of you understood. What did we discuss today? Please once again listen here. First of all, we discussed the role of the parliament. Main 3 points we discussed, and the functions of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. What are the roles of the parliament? The first point, to select the national government, to control, guide and inform the government, and law making. Then we discussed who are the people in the parliament. Then the parliament reserved seats for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Besides that, women members, women representatives as well as the minorities also there. Clear? I hope all of you understood. So please don't forget to watch the video class and read the textbook thoroughly and prepare the notes. Okay? Thank you.